Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to the City of Arcola City Council regular meeting for Tuesday, February 10th, 2026. Beginning at 6 p.m. at Arcola City Hall, located at 13222 Highway 6, Arcola, Texas, 77583, for the purpose of considering the following items. City Council of the City of Arcola, Texas reserves the right to meet in closed session on any of the below items should the need arise, and if applicable pursuant to the authorization by Title 5, Chapter 551 of the Texas Government Code. It is now 6 p.m. I call this meeting to order, and we do have a quorum. Tonight's invocation will be given by Councilmember Evelyn Jones and will be led by in the pledge of allegiance by Councilmember Florence Jackson.
Heavenly Father, we come to you in the name of Jesus. We thank you for all that you've done already, what you're doing right now, and what you're going to do. Lord, we ask you to come into the hearts and the minds of the citizens and also the council members and the mayor. Let everything go in order as you see fit, Lord. Let people get self out of the way. And Lord, let us do everything that's best for the city and its citizens. These are all blessings we ask in Jesus' name.
Amen. To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We now have roll call. Councilmember Evelyn Jones.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Greg Abar. Councilmember Rosemary Bigby. Here. Councilmember Florence Jackson.
Present.
Councilmember Fred Burton.
Here.
Also present is David Olson, City Attorney. Member Flournoy, City Secretary, and Dr. Nick Roseberg, City Administrator. At this time, Madam Secretary, I'd ask whether or not we have any public comments.
Yes, Mayor.
Okay. Anyone wishing to address the council, just know that your comments are limited to 3 minutes unless you require a translator, and then you'll have 6 minutes.
Our first speaker, Mayor, is James Etta Randall about Easy Fiber.
Good evening.
Good evening.
First and foremost, thank you for having me. Well, I live over in Post Oak Point, and we've had Easy Fiber, who initially came into our neighborhood, just putting fiber down without the proper documentation and stuff. And so since then, they've gotten the proper documentation. However, they have disrupted water lines, caused backup, dirt and debris into homes. Today, as HOA board member, I received a notification from other homeowners that they were actually in their lawns, not on the utility easement or on the field line. They were actually in the lawns, and they caused some eruption with the irrigation system and stuff. So wanted to see how we can address this issue moving forward.
Council, I'm going to address this because we've had to, it's an issue of concern to residents, and so we have been hearing the complaints, so we have been trying to get in contact with Easy Fiber. They don't answer their phones. So today we decided to go out and put a stop to the work that they're doing until they come in and clarify what their plan is going forward to mitigate that. And then, so Chief was able to get in touch with I guess the main person that they need to speak with, and so he's aware of what we have, the action we've taken, and yeah, we've gotten some of those complaints as well, and we take those things seriously, and so we are addressing them.
Okay. Thank you. I look forward to results.
Madam Secretary, do you have any more? Okay.
Not a public comment.
Okay,
Oh,
so
No.
moving to consent and regular agenda items.
Yes, Mayor, we have one.
Okay.
We have Mr. Rodrigo Carrion.
Okay.
He's here to talk about agenda item 7A.
My name is Sergio Carrion, Fresno resident. I'm reading item 5A for the city to oppose and protect your values, future values, because Houston, Galveston area council is working with precinct 3 leaders to help improve our economy around. I'm not sure what they want to plan to do, but 26 acres is very valuable for big stores, corporations, like Home Depot, to be moved into our area. And Mi Tienda, I talked to HEB before. HEB, can you have a store over here? It's like, is there land? Yes, there is land. Instead of building a Mi Tienda, they build another HEB. I have right there. So Home Depot other corporations can come. And also, big concern is, what is this? Dealing high traffic problems right here on South Highway 6. We need the City of Arcola police to help control those traffic lights by standing there during traffic hours in the morning and then in the afternoon. I have to move traffic forward because really it's more valuable when the residents move in, but right now it's just corporation, big trucks and all that. So they're not coming in often. So if you give people a chance to move forward. Instead of with home, it's very close to the value and the railroad tracks. It's very dangerous to hold people there close. So let's move forward by the police controlling that. So that's a very helpful helping hand by our City Police to move traffic forward. And because I know a lot of y'all live over there, I come shopping over here at a coffee store, but because I don't have the same thing over there, I come over here, but get traffic jam. So it's very important to get this traffic moving, because I'm sure that the police can work on the north side, because we're constructing over there. Construction moving forward and getting things done. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We have more.
Yes, Mayor, we have one. Paola Garcia.
Good afternoon. I own a property here by Pine Minor, and my property is like down by the road. So I can't do anything there. If I'm trying to put some services or do something with my lawn, even though I'm paying my taxes every year, I have not like the possibility to work on anything there. If there is any way that I can get anything done, I mean, I see that there is a lot of people, especially like a marketplace, they wanted it. If they have extra material, they are looking for places to put it on. Probably we can save money there and try to do something with the road, and we can continue it from our pocket. But at least if we can do something about it, please.
I think this was an issue that came up previously, and we talked about. So we're looking into how we can move forward on that, because we did not budget for that. But that's an issue. Is that on Disney?
Say that again.
Is that on Disney Street?
No, it's Pinedale Manor.
Well,
It is a.
I know which street. Which street are you talking about?
It's like the subdivision. It comes Pinedale, and it comes like a little larger, like a little extra street that I hit it on the cemetery, where they sell all these materials, like construction materials. And that piece is where my property is at the end of that little road.
Okay. So, like I said, we are looking into it, because that's the thing about it. If we do that for one person's street, then the next person will come up and say, hey, well, we need to build out this street. And so we have to make sure that we budget for that. And so just know that at this point, we've talked to we brought that up with the attorney, and so we have to figure out ways to do that.
Okay. If there's anything that I can help with, like contacting the other ones or something, I will appreciate this, because I'm paying my taxes and I can't do anything about it. Please. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Mayor, that was the last person.
That's the last time? Okay. At this time, we will have city council comments. Councilmember Burton.
police department need to be, promoting, elections. I mean, it's on the website, city's website, about the upcoming elections, and it's something usually that the, city secretary or city administrator do not come from police department. Most time, police department push elections because they're covered by a union. City of Houston, they never say City of Houston Police Department pushing the election. They always say Houston Police Officers Union. And I think there needs to be a separation between the police department and talking about the election and using a Facebook page that's saying City of Arcola Police Department upcoming election. And then the little intimidation words and they're talking about vote wisely. So thought that was kind of slick, but I don't think it's something that the police department needs to be getting involved in. That's all I got.
Councilmember Jones?
No.
Councilmember Jackson?
No, thank you.
Well, I'll make comments. And let me just say that, as far as none of my staff here is, they are not commenting on any election. We have a duty to inform residents of upcoming events. We do that all the time. We've done it since I've been in here. And all they've given is the dates of when the election is. When I first came in here, one of the things I told staff is that we represent their position. We represent all the residents of Arcola, so you don't take a position on any election. And that is what they've been doing thus far. I mean, it's on our website. We put the dates of when the election. I mean, since the beginning of time, I think we've been posting what the dates are for the election, and so this is nothing different. And we're going to keep the residents informed as need be. So, yeah, that's all I have.
And we have someone that posts on our Facebook page, and it's not.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. Madam Secretary, can we move forward on the agenda?
Yes, Mayor. We're on to agenda item 3, consent agenda. 3A, consideration of an action to approve the minutes of the workshop on Monday, January 12th, 2026, regular meeting on Tuesday, January 13th, 2026, and special meeting on Thursday, January 29th, 2026.
May I entertain a motion, please?
Yes, I make a motion that we approve the minutes of the workshop on Monday, January 12th, the regular meeting on Tuesday, January 13th, and the special meeting on Thursday, January 29th, 26.
Second.
Motion has been made by Councilmember John, second by Councilmember Digby. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion is passed.
On to agenda item 4, presentations. This is information only. 4A, January 2026 permit monthly report. Mr. Marquise Walker, permit administrator.
Good evening, Council members, Mayor. Everybody's doing all right today? All right, so the account of permits that was issued for the month of January 2026, I issued 1 electrical permit, 1 building permit, 2 right-of-way permits, 1 driveway, and 1 foundation repair permit, totaling 6 for the month of January.
Any questions?
Any questions?
Yes,
All right.
4B, city engineer report. Mr. Lawrence Turner, Calusa, Inc.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
So you should have a copy of my report before you. I'm just going to run through the projects quickly. Pretty much the same thing is going from a construction standpoint. The Arcola water plant, construction's still going on over there. They've constructed the ground storage tank. It's complete. The only item they have left now is installation of the piping, painting, and electrical portion of it.
Moving on next to the wastewater treatment plant expansion. This is expansion number 2. This is a 450,000 gallon expansion. The project is approximately 50% complete. They're still on time, and we shouldn't have any problems right there. They're gonna finish in the 4th quarter of 2026, so by the end of the year, they'll be through with that one. The lift station project, they're still moving on with regards to installing the water line along North Pond. Construction's still going. It's a little bit slow, but
Because they done it and then they went back and done it again.
well, and one of the problems that they had was they had to de-water. And so when the water table comes up, that's why you're seeing all the equipment out there with the wells in there. You have to lower the water table so you can safely excavate and put people down in that trench. That's also why you have a trench box as well. And safety's first. I will tell you, safety, safety, safety. In my 44 years, I've seen twice, I've heard about somebody having a cave-in, and so safety first. That's always the case. Engineering projects. Wastewater treatment plant permit, the 4.1. We're in the final home stretch. I always leave it on the list until I get that thing in my hand. The relocation of the 521 utilities. Still need to get those easements before we go out for bids on that one right there. The wastewater treatment plant, 3rd expansion. Construction plans are complete. We're gonna get ready and try to go out for bids on that. Once we've gotten our permit back, we'll go out for bids on that component of it. We're hoping within the next 30 to 60 days we're able to go out for bids on it as well. Westport Chocolate Bayou, that project we did a pre-bid last week. Bids will come in next month. It'll come before this body. The asphalt paving project, same thing. We did a pre-bid this past week. Those bids will come in to you. And then the last item that I have, and I think you all got it, but you know, I always like to give people something they can write on, look at, take notes, all that stuff.
Yes, thank you.
There you go. And so what you have before you right now, well, there it is. I got it on the screen right there. Not bad. They throw me off. So what you have right there is a conceptual layout of how the city, the community center and parking lot expansion will happen. And so I'm going to stand right here and point, and I think you all can see and the audience can see as well. So what you're looking at, I know I've been away for a little bit. Here's City Hall. Here's the existing City Hall right here. Here's the water plant right here. This portion right here is the existing concrete or pavement that's abutting City Hall right there. This is the driveway right there along the front of City Hall that you would drive through here, go over here, and tie into Highway 6. That's what's existing right now. What you're looking at is the ultimate layout. And so we have this track over here where the proposed community center is proposed to be built right there. It's a little bit south, you don't see it on here, but the detention has to be installed. They're also gonna have some other features in there like a basketball court, workout station, playground area, and what you see over there, that's where the existing facilities, Public Works building is over there. And so you can see that there's a lot of parking that will be added based on this current layout. Again, this is a conceptual layout that they needed to do so they can start working on budget numbers and what have you. The second one, this one right here, this is just a rendering. It's in color, doesn't mean it's gonna be this color, it may be, you know, but it's just a rendering so you at least get to see what the building looks like. And I'll just turn around to the crowd to see right here. This is an existing building that's actually been built right now out in the city of Neeville. This building actually exists today out in the city of Neeville. Pretty much the same square footage and everything else. Now obviously the layout's different, whereas this one has a canopy driving through up front. Ours will be a little bit different right there. We'll have a portico out front, but you know, it won't be a drive-through. But that is the proposed community center and parking improvements that's being done by and funded by Fort Bend County. And so they're funding it. I just get to bring it to you and say, okay, do you like it, what do you not like? You know, they're gonna ask for your input. And so, but we had to get to this point for me to be able to show you something so you can provide input. Other than that, that concludes my report. I'll entertain any questions that you may have of me as it relates to any of my items. And if it's something different, I'll figure out how to tie it to my report.
Yeah, I have some questions on, I need a timeline. Just give me on Westport Chocolate Body, I know we already gonna do pre-bid, I think we go on the 19th, they have a bid conference or something.
So on both projects, I'll cover them together because they're traveling the same track.
Right.
So it'll come to you, this body, we'll open up the bids, I think it's next week, week after next.
Okay.
Then we'll come to you, back to this body, at the next council meeting, second Tuesday of March. Once you award it, because you have to, this body has to award that contract. Once you award that contract, within the next 2 weeks, we'll have a pre-construction meeting and establish a notice to proceed date.
Let me ask you this, so once we get the bid, the bid's on the 19th, right?
No, we get the bids, whatever day, yeah, the bid's 19, yeah.
So, is there a reason why we have to wait till the next?
No, I mean, you gotta have the council, I mean,
I understand, so we call a special meeting.
you can do it,
Okay, right.
yeah.
Okay, great. Okay. Does any, do you have any questions on that?
No, you say when will they be through with North End?
I didn't,
When?
this year,
I can get
this
that.
year.
This year. Okay, 'cause they got the big machines on the corner. Sometimes they move them back and then sometimes, I guess they forget and it's too close to the edge, but traffic doesn't stop
Yes, ma'am.
on 521. So I just wondered, you know, like, when?
So, and let me say this, Mr. Contractor, they don't ever wanna be on a site long. They don't make money being on a site long.
Yeah.
Just like we don't make money keeping a job in our office. You gotta get it out, and no matter what. And so it's not from a lack of effort. I can't answer that question
Yeah.
right
I understand. But sometimes they end the way.
now. Yes, ma'am. Any other questions for me? All right, thank you very much.
Council, I will say on the community center, as you notice, it's a bit different than the renderings that we initially brought in a couple of years back. And one of the reasons for that is that, just right down the street, less than a mile or so down the street, they are doing a serious revamp on Mustang Park.
Yeah.
And keep in mind that we are also county taxpayers. So we have access to that. And with the fact that we got COs this year, in the last year, what I wanted to do is cut down on some of the operational costs. So we still have community space, and still have, like, for really focusing on, the summer program, and, I think people over in Postal Point wanted a place where they could rent out for special events. And I think everybody in the community was utilizing our community center for that. And plus, still get some of the same elements that we wanted in the previous rendering. So just wanted to throw that out and trying to look out for taxpayers' money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Agenda item 4C, State of the City, Mayor Vita B. Williams.
well, I got a couple of things I want to do today in the state of the city. But one of the first things I'm going to do, so I'm going to follow my agenda here, is I have something that I want to present to a community member that's been serving this community for a very, very long time. Somebody who started with me back when they were 14 years old.
Lord.
Almost, I'm giving away your age, almost 30 years ago. And Jeremy, if you will come and join me up front, please, sir. We'll go right here in the center. And I'm gonna read this. This is Jerry, that has been around, like I say, helping me for a long time when we were over in J. Dub Community Center. So this is a resolution for Jeremy Massey that states, whereas Jeremy Massey has exemplified unwavering commitment to the city of Arcola for more than 30 years, serving as one of its most consistent and devoted community servants. Whereas Jeremy's service began early as a fellowship student volunteering weekly at the Jake Dove Community Center, where he exhibited a commitment to community service projects, demonstrating a spirit of helpfulness and reliability that would define his life's work. Whereas Jeremy has played a vital role in the city's beautification initiative, contributing hands-on labor at city events and ensuring Arcola remains a welcoming and vibrant community. Whereas Jeremy's dedication shines brightest in times of need, including his extraordinary efforts during the winter freeze, when he personally checked on senior citizens, wrapped pipes, delivered supplies, and safeguarded the well-being of vulnerable residents. Whereas Jeremy has consistently supported community care programs such as the Thanksgiving Families Helping Families grocery distribution, where he helped provide food to 100 families, ensuring that households experience comfort and dignity during the holiday season. Whereas Jeremy's lifelong commitment to service reflects his deep pride in Arcola, the city where he grew up, and his belief in investing in the well-being of his neighbors and community. Now therefore, I, Dr. Vita V. Williams, Mayor of the City of Arcola, Texas, do hereby recognize and honor Jeremy Massey on February 10, 2026 for his exceptional service, steadfast reliability, and enduring contributions to the quality of life in our city. And be it further resolved that this resolution be presented to Jeremy Massey as a token of the city's gratitude and admiration for his remarkable legacy of care and commitment. In witness whereof, I have set my hand and caused this seal to be affixed on this, I'm sorry, the date is different, I'm sorry, on this 10th day of February 2026. Thank you so much.
Jim, can you smile? Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Do you have anyone here from True Light Christian Assembly? Okay, we also wanted to present them with a resolution for their inaugural service on January 17th and welcome them into the city of Arcola, and we will provide that and get that to them. The other thing that I wanted to mention in my state of the city is, if y'all have noticed, the wellness park is coming along.
I see.
Yeah, we are now putting in the fencing around, we're gonna fence it in, and so the fencing is being installed right now. You know, people told me to take pictures of it as we go along, and so there are some things that we want to surprise y'all with. So, you know, I'm gonna go out and take pictures of fencing, but I look forward to that progressing, and just know we are hopeful to do it to open up in March, because we want it to kind of be around spring break time, so we could have a big celebration just to have everybody out there. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, New St. Philip Youth Game Night. You know, I'm always going to push anything positive for the youth in the community. On February 27th from 6 to 9 p.m., they will be having their youth game night. So I'm looking forward to going there and hanging out and see what I can do with them. We've already addressed Easy Fiber, and we've already addressed the election information. So that's all I have right now for the state of the city. And of course, you know, I'm looking forward to that community center, Larry, so I'm gonna be staying on you on that one. So,
That's out of my hand.
I know.
I don't write the check.
As much as it's in your hands, I'll be on you. All right.
Moving on to agenda 5, regular agenda items. All items listed under this section are up for discussion, consideration, and possible action. 5A, to approve the January 2026 Municipal Operations and Consulting Report, Mr. Roland Leal, MOC Area Manager Operations.
Good evening, council, mayor, residents here. Before I do the operator report, I want to touch base a little bit on Easy Fiber. One thing I want the residents to know is anytime there is something that they hit, especially dealing with service lines, mains, meters, call the water district MOC. We don't want Easy Fiber going in there touching lines without knowing what they're doing, because then they can cause an issue with contamination, which can affect everybody in the system. So anytime you have that, the first thing you want to do is call us. We'll get someone out there. The second thing I can tell you is that right now, today, we have 3 that we have back charged to the district, to Easy Fiber. The amount of districts that we have right now, we have almost, and this is with all our districts right now, almost at 1 million in claims out there. We have today collected 500,000 of it, so we're right about 50%. With y'all putting a hold on that, if there was a letter that y'all gave Easy Fiber, because we have a contact too, if I can get that, so we can also say until these are paid, the work will not be done. And that's how we've been very successful in getting them, and they'll pay like that real quick. So just for the residents, just please call MOC so we can get those things taken care of.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll move to the operator's report. We're looking at billing period for December 15th of 25 to January 15th of 26. We had 987 connections, 17 of those being vacant. We have a total of 1,930 sewer connections, 688 coming from Freshwater One. Just below, your water will produce 6,379,000 gallons, and we billed out 6,089,000, which put us at a 96 accounted for. Just to the right, we're looking at your delinquent accounts for this billing period. Water and sewer, we had 82 accounts. Sewer only 45, and we still have 1 plug. Your revenue total was $129,710 with 36 cents. Just below, we're looking at your wastewater treatment plant. It's been sampled in compliance and operating very good, and it's operating 40% permitted capacity. We also had 4.1 inches of rain during this time. If you turn your page, we're looking at your monthly reporting of your wastewater treatment plant. Notice the highlighted areas. So just to the first one will be your total gallons. Once again, that will be in 1,000 gallons. And then you'll see your final CO2, which is your chlorine residual at the plant. And to the far right is your gallons for Freshwater One. Just below the total flow gallons, which is your top line, from City of Arcola was 11,804,000 gallons. And from Freshwater One, 4,284,200 gallons. If you turn your page, we're looking at your DMR. One thing I always highlight is E. coli. Goes at a 2.0, well below your daily average as well as your daily max. So we were good there. That's all I have on the operator's report, unless y'all have a question for me.
Any questions? Anything in motion?
I make a motion that we accept the monthly report from MOC. Second for.
Motion has been made by Councilmember Digby, second by Councilmember Jones. All in favor? All opposed? Motion passed.
5B, to approve the first quarter investment report for fiscal year 2026. Dr. Annette Guajardo, City Administrator.
Mayor and Council, good evening. I will be coming to you on a quarterly basis to report to you our investment reports. So for FY26 first quarter, October, we earned an interest of 4.14% interest. Total amount in dollars was $41,826.76. As you can see, there are 7 accounts in our textbook. For the month of November, we had an interest rate of 3.99%. Our total interest in dollars was $38,897.26. For the month of December, our interest rate was 3.83%. As you can see, it is decreasing per month. But we did receive a dollar value of $38,648.74. So for the first quarter of FY26, total interest was $119,372.76. We have an ending balance in our taxable account of $11,922,475.90. And that concludes my report for the first quarter.
Motion.
I make a motion that we approve the tax pool and investment report as of December 31st, 2025, for first quarter.
Second.
Motion's been made by Councilmember Jones, second by Councilmember Bigby. All in favor? All opposed? Motion's passed.
5C, to authorize the mayor and city administrator to take action on council recommendation for purchase or repair of the maintenance trailer, general fund, Mayor Vita B. Williams.
Council, this is in reference to, you know, all the different quotes that we got, estimates that we got for repair and new building, new structure. So this will just allow the city administrator and I to negotiate that or to purchase or get repairs, whatever needs to be done. And as we discussed.
Yeah, I think we discussed something yesterday, but
Yeah.
it's 67,388 down the street. But that way to eliminate all the repairs and possibilities. So we either get it, then we can maybe auction off the curb.
Okay. Okay. So I'd like to entertain a motion for us to be able to do that.
Okay, I make a motion that, mayor and city administrator take action on council recommendation to purchase the trailer down the street for 67,388 thereabouts.
Okay. Motion is on the table. Do I get a second?
Second.
Motion's been made by Councilmember Jones, second by Councilmember Bigby. All in favor? All opposed? All right. So noted. Councilmember Burton opposed. Okay.
Yes. Agenda item 5D, to approve the 2025 racial profiling report. Erica Carr Bryant, Police Chief.
Good evening. I am going to go over the highlights of this report. So for 2025, we had a total of 4,918 stops. Of those were the race or ethnicity known prior to the stop. No, we had 4,918 that was not known. We had a total of 2,036 of our stops were female and 2,882 were male. So a total of 1,926 warnings and 2,988 citations. And we did not have any complaints of racial profiling. And that's it.
And this is a report that's required annually.
Yes, this is required annually by the state. We have to report it by March 10th to the state. And so we will submit it, and then we present it to you guys. You have to vote on it. So it's something that we have to do annually.
May I entertain a motion on approval of this report?
Make a motion to approve the 2025 racial profiling report.
Second.
I'm sorry. Hey, not all at one time, y'all. Everybody, y'all will participate, please. Motion has been made by Councilmember Jones, second by Councilmember Bigby. All in favor? All opposed? Motion passed.
Moving to agenda item 6, plans, plats, and permits. All items listed under this section are up for discussion, consideration, and possible action. 6A, to accept Glendale Lake's final plat of Fort Bend County Mud number 141, water plant number 2, Mr. Lawrence Turner, Calusa, Inc.
All right, you should have a copy of this plat. This is a plat that consists of 2.537 acres of land. It is a plat that's going to be utilized for the Mud District to construct a second water plant. We've reviewed the plat. They've addressed all the comments that we have. and this is in your ETJ, this is all part of the mud district that's south of us. And so staff recommends approval of the final plat for Fort Bend County Mud 141. I'll entertain any questions you may have as it relates to this plat.
Okay. I make a motion that we accept Glendale Lake's final plat of Fort Bend County number 141, water plant number 2.
Second.
Motion has been made by Councilmember Jones and second by Councilmember Bigby. All in favor? All opposed? Motion passed.
Agenda item 6B, to accept a final plat of River Ranch Section 2. Mr. Larry Turner, Calusa, Inc.
Thank you. This is the final plat of Reverie Ranch Section 2. This preliminary plat came before this body a little while back. This will consist of 47.268 acres. It's 116 lots, 7 reserves. They've did all the rules, they meet all the rules and regulations in accordance with your guidelines. Staff recommends approval of this subdivision plat. I'll entertain any questions that you may have of me as it relates to this particular final plat.
Lot size.
The particular lot size on this subdivision plat, typical lot size, is 40 by 125. And you should have a copy of the plat.
We're looking at it.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir, 40 by 125. And this is still in conformance with the rules. Matter of fact, we even required them to put a lot table on there because the minimum lot size is 5,000 square feet. And so on the subdivision plat, we made sure we also had them to include that on the plat, just so everybody's above board on what's have you. And also it gave us an opportunity to verify it as well. Any other questions, comments for me?
You saying lot size is 5,000 square foot?
Minimum, yes, sir.
If there are no questions, I'll make a motion that we accept the final plat of Reverie Ranch Section 2 along King Road in FM 521 City of Arcola.
Second.
Motion has been made by Councilmember Jones, second by Councilmember Bigby. All in favor? All opposed? So noted.
All right, thank you.
Motion is passed.
Agenda item 7, ordinances and resolutions. All items listed under this section are up for discussion, consideration, and possible action. 7A, to approve a resolution accepting the petition for release from ETJ of the City of Arcola, a 26.2161 acre tract of land situated in the A.B. Langerman Survey, abstract number 456, Fort Bend County, Texas, being more particularly described by meets and bounds description attached to such petition. Dated Olson, City Attorney.
Mayor, Council, this petition was received several months ago, but we did finally verify the property description and its location within the ETJ. It is proper for the city to take action and release this property. Statute calls for that once a verified petition is submitted to the city. So staff's recommendation is that you approve the resolution releasing this portion of property from the city's ETJ.
And I wanted to make it known that this is not the manufactured home park that y'all, because y'all gonna ask that question. So just wanted to let you know, it's not that property.
If there are no questions,
If there's no questions, I make a motion to release from ETJ, City of Arcola, 26.2161 acre tract of land situated in A.B. Langerman Survey, abstract number 456, Fort Bend County, Texas, being more particularly described as meets and bounds, description attached to such petition.
second.
Motion has been made by Councilmember Bigby, second by Councilmember Jones. All in favor? All opposed? Motion is passed.
7B, to approve the resolution to appoint Danielle Robinson and Lynn Franklin as directors of Arcola Municipal Management District Number 1, Board of Directors for terms of office expiring on July 20th, 2030. Dr. Annette Goldberg, City Administrator.
Mayor and Council, Mr. Spencer is here from the AMMP, here to hear from you.
Good evening. Marcus Spencer, attorney for Arcola Municipal Management District Number 1. The board is required by state law to make recommendations to this body for the appointment of the terms, and it's basically what we're doing now. We've started this process early. We've recently had a vacancy on the board. We filled that position. This one individual, Lynn Franklin, will fulfill that term until July 20th. So the recommendation to you all is to do the appointment of both Danielle Robinson, who's been there since 2021, and Lynn Franklin for the next 4 years.
Y'all have any questions? Okay.
I make a motion that we approve the resolution to appoint Danielle Robinson and Lynn Franklin as directors of Arcola Municipal Managed District 1 Board of Directors for term of office expiring on July 2030.
Second.
Motion has been made by Councilmember Biggs, second by Councilmember Jones, all in favor? All
Thank you.
opposed? Motion is passed.
So we got it.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Madam Secretary, Council, if I could entertain a motion to table the next item, please. Number 7C.
I make a motion that we table item 7C.
Second.
Motion has been made by Councilmember Jones, second by Councilmember Bigby to table item 7C. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion's passed.
Agenda item 7D, to adopt the resolution supporting the condemnation of incitement of violence against peace officers. Erica Carr Bryant, Police Chief.
I'm gonna read this really quick. It says, whereas the Arcola Police Department is committed to serving the city of Arcola as the beacon of police excellence through advocacy, collaboration, and professional development. And whereas the Arcola Police Department is steadfast in its support of best practices in policing and aligns with the Texas Police Association resolution condemning incitement of violence in 2025. And whereas the Arcola Police Department recognizes a troubling rising in rhetoric that has contributed to acts of violence against police officials nationally. And whereas the Arcola Police Department affirms that free speech is a foundational pillar of the constitutional republic and must be protected, yet also acknowledges that speech by individuals in positions of influence carries significant weight and impact. And whereas speech that incites, encourages, or legitimizes violence against Texas peace officers, undermines public safety, erodes trust, and threatens the well-being of the communities served by the men and women of law enforcement. Now therefore be it resolved that Arcola Police Department strongly condemns dangerous rhetoric from anyone, including from political leaders, community leaders, or other persons of influence that incite, encourages, or legitimizes violence, and be it further resolved that the Arcola Police Department calls upon all leaders, regardless of position or affiliation, to exercise their influence responsibly, promote civil discourse, and support efforts that strengthen community safety and trust. And be it further resolved that the Arcola Police Department reaffirms its commitment to advancing professional policing, fostering constructive dialogue, and protecting the safety and dignity of both peace officers and the communities they serve.
And Chief, just for the sake of the resident, this was not something that Arcola came up with, right?
No, this was the Texas Police Chiefs Association did a resolution supporting the condemnation of incitement of violence against peace officers, and they initially did theirs based on the International Association of Police Chiefs.
Okay.
She's asking if we have an identified resolution number for this resolution.
Oh, it would be assigned.
Yeah, it'll be assigned. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It would be assigned. Okay, so having heard Chief's resolution, can I entertain a motion, please?
Okay, I make a motion that we approve the resolution of the City Council of the City of Arcola, Texas, approving the adoption of and supporting the condemnation of incitement of violence against peace officers.
Second.
Motion has been made by Councilmember Jones, second by Councilmember Bigby. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion is passed.
7E, to approve a resolution of the City of Arcola, Texas, governing the use of personal electronic devices by council members during open meetings and executive session, providing for enforcement, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date thereof. Mayor Vita B. Williams.
Yes, this resolution is just basically for, while leadership is on the dais, for us not to engage in the use of electronic devices and stuff, so that we can attend to the business of the people. And so, that's basically what this is for, because, you know, we just wanna make sure that we're giving our full attention to the issues that are being presented. So, if I could entertain a motion on this, please.
I make a motion that we call for consideration of possible action, approve a resolution of the City of Arcola, Texas, governing the use of personal electronic devices by council members during opening meetings and executive session, providing for enforcement, providing a severability clause, and providing an effective date of.
That's a motion. Motion has been made by Councilmember Bigby, second by Councilmember Jones. All in favor? All opposed? Motion is passed.
No.
Agenda item 7F, to approve an ordinance calling and ordering a general election to elect mayor, council member at large position 2, and council member at large position 4 on May 2nd, 2026, and containing other provisions related to the subject. Ingrid Flournoy, City Secretary. We've already discussed this on yesterday, so.
Okay, may I entertain a motion then?
I make a motion, that we approve an ordinance calling and ordering a general election to elect mayor, council member at large 2, and council member at large number 4 on May 2nd, 2026, and containing other provisions relating to the subject.
Second.
What? Motion has been made by Councilmember Bigby and second by Councilmember Burton. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Amen. Motion has passed. Okay, at this time, it is 6:53. City Council will convene into closed executive session as authorized under section 551.071 of the Texas Government Code for consultation with attorney. Chief, if we could clear the chamber for right now.
Everybody, you can wait in the community center, and after executive session, you'll be able to come back in.
Okay, so the time is now 7:12 p.m. and we will reconvene back into regular session. In council, we will take action from executive session. Can I have a motion on the water leak adjustment for St. Thomas's Street?
I make a motion that we, wait for.
The motion, if that's okay.
Okay.
Would
make
be
a
to
motion that
go
we
ahead and
pass
approve the adjustment,
the-
subject to getting the receipt from the
Right.
receipt.
I make a
That's the
motion.
You can just say so.
So,
Yes, sir.
Second.
motion has been made by Councilmember Jones, second by Councilmember Bigby. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? That motion is passed. And the second one is the City of Arcola digital sign.
Yeah, I'm not sure action is necessary. Staff has the direction it needs to proceed.
Okay, absolutely. Okay. Time is now 7:13 p.m. Can I entertain a motion for adjournment?
So
I make
moved.
I make a motion that we adjourn now.
Motion has been made by Councilmember Jones, second by Councilmember Burton. All in favor? Motion is passed.